Okay guys, and welcome to myspeechmarketing.com. I want to go over some of the tools that we're going to be using inside of this training. One of the first things I recommend is an external microphone. They have several to choose from on eBay or Amazon, depending on your budget. They have a Blue Yeti for $49, but if your budget is not that high, then here's one for $13. 17, and they get lower, but for the best results I recommend an external microphone. They just work so much better. I found in the past that the laptop defaults, they just don't decipher my speech well enough for the software or the apps that we're going to be using. And then we're going to be using GetResponse to create our web form and connect it and all that. So we'll be creating a campaign inside of GetResponse. And my dog is totally just not obeying me. He's all over the place. We just got back from a run, guys, and he's kind of excited. But so we're going to be using GetResponse to create that, and also Canva. We're going to be using Canva to create our actual, translate it and put our image on our giveaway. So this is what we're going to be using here, Canva. And let's see, PDF Converter is another free tool, and I'm going to be leaving a resource document with all of these links with images so you can just follow along with that. PDF Converter is free, so this is what we'll be converting our document into a PDF so we can give it away to them. So that's one. And here's Google, so we can do a quick Google search for for our images. So if you wanted to find a cool image like this is Christmas trees. So you just come to Google, and then right below the search box you see this drop down menu here, and then you go to Tools, and when you click on that, this appears. Let's see, it was already open, but when you click on that, this other drop down will appear, and then it shows Label for Reuse. So these are already in that category, but we want to find them Label for Reuse with modification because we want to add Spanish or whatever language to our text. And I do recommend Spanish, guys, that you guys do this training in Spanish, because the Spanish market is really growing and it is not showing any signs of declining. Oh, this dog. But anyway, I'm so sorry, guys, about the dog. About JR. So this is another place where we can find some images. But make sure when you do this, if we're just going to reuse them and not edit them and put some text on them, then you can go Label for Reuse. But if we're going to put some text, then we're just going to, you just search for that. And you can, and it's pretty much, it's not much difference, in the search results. So now some things you may search for, like dogs. And some things you may not find much, but for the majority of it, there's a lot of images to choose from inside of Google. So that's a really cool, powerful tool that we'll be using. Let's see, another one I had. Let's see. Should be Unsplash. I forgot I didn't have it open. But it's another place that we can gain some cool images, and you would just come here. And the thing about this, that you don't have to give them credit, but they recommend that you do. So say we wanted this image here, we're going to use this for our landing page. We would click download, and then you'd see this. We're not going to download it, so I'd cancel that, but you'd see this, say thanks, crediting isn't required, but it is appreciated, and allows the photographer to gain exposure. Copy the text below or embed it a credit badge. So you don't have to, but they would appreciate it if you did. So that's Unsplash there. Okay, so we went over that, and let's talk about this. Now this is an alternative to Word. So if you guys don't have Microsoft Word, I've been using this for so long that when I got Microsoft Word, I still continue to use this WPS. There's not much difference in it. Let me show you. It's really just like Word, only it has a little advertisement here that will pop up. Well, it didn't do it there, I guess because maybe it was open, but let's try it again. Let's try opening up a spreadsheet or a presentation slide. Yeah, so see, this is the only thing, and this only happens upon starting the initial, app software. So once you just click skip the ad, it's kind of like YouTube, you don't, you can open up another one and it's not going to continue to, pop that advertisement up. It's just that one initial time when you get it going. As you've seen in the past, when I started it again, it didn't pop up. So it's just on your initial startup. So that's a pretty good free tool that we're going to be using to, edit. When we go to translate our document from Spanish to English, we'll be using that as a document thing. And you can use Google, you can use, whatever you choose, but I'm just showing you some cool free alternatives. And here is Google Translate. So now this is a really good, great tool. Now you could, this is where we're going to place our text, and then we'll, it translates it here. So that's one. And then we might be using SDLFreeTranslation.com. So these are two translation tools that we're going to be using. And I recommend that you use a text formatter. I don't have it open, neither do I. Now, there's many of these. You can do a search and you'll see text formatter. So this is free also. So this just, what I like to do is I like to capitalize my stuff. You'll see when you get into the further training. But yeah, that's another tool we'll be using. So that's about it. Now let me show you something inside of Landing Page Monkey. We are going to be creating a landing page in Landing Page Monkey. So let me tell you exactly what my understanding is, and what my thoughts were behind coming up with a landing page in Spanish. Now most people want to give away, my understanding, I like to give something to somebody in turn for their email address, because I hold my email address not sacred, but I care about it. I really don't want to just have my email box full of spam. So I want to be pretty, I want to use some discretion. I just don't want to put it out there. And of course, today, a lot of people create 5 or 6 different emails and they just let one build up. So you never know. But you really want to have something good that you're giving them in turn for their, for their email address. So let's look at a few of these here. These are just templates that come inside of Landing Page Monkey. Now this is what they call a two-step process. So most page builders have this. So if you guys don't have one, I'll be including a page builder inside of the training. Now I'll show you that in a second, but let me walk through this first. This is called a two-step process. This is where they come to a page, they'll click a link wherever, in an email, on a website, and they'll, a YouTube video, and they're drawn to this. And then it has the headline here, and it has, what they're giving them, and it doesn't look like they're giving us nothing. 25 copies of this course to win. Check out this special presentation. So they want you to watch the video, click the button below now, and test drive. Why? Because we're sending 25 lucky new subscribers instant access. So they're giving you a chance to win. So, this is, I wouldn't create one like this, but, obviously it works because it's here and these are high converting. But tell us where to send the course access link if you are picked as a winner. So they're just giving you a chance to win something. So that's another strategy for gaining email addresses. Now this is a paid page builder, Landing Page Monkey. You can use Optimize Press, it's a paid one. You can use ClickFunnels, you can use Leadpages, you can use Landing.io, you can use Convergely, you can use Flexi, I mean, there's just, the list goes on and on. There's just, what I recommend, and honestly guys, find one that you're comfortable with, and it don't have to be the latest and greatest. If you're comfortable with it and it's serving the purpose, it may not have the two-step process, or it may, not have all the bells and whistles, but if it's working for you and your niche, whatever niche that is, that's not the biggest focus of your business. So you just want to make sure that you provide them with something good of value, to get their, email. Because say for instance you get them on the list, a free list or something, and you don't know how to follow up with them, in Spanish, then it's just, it's not really worth it. So you want to, follow through with something that is giving them a lot of value. And so that's that. So like I said, for this course I really recommend a page builder called Flexi. Now let's see if we can do a Google search on Flexi. Flexi page builder. I don't want to click their ads because it costs. It don't cost, but it will throw their. Here's a. No. Well, I know there's a page builder named Flexi. Maybe I'm not spelling it right. Maybe it's spelled with the Y. Page builder. Here's one too. So yeah, this is probably it too. But what this does, it's kind of like a virtual.
Recruit your own personal designer with advanced skills. Save time and effort by easily building stunning pages in just minutes, completely with your voice.
Okay, that's it. So it's called Flex Page Builder. I thought it was called Flexi. But that's what it is there, you guys. I'll leave a link for that in the description. You can just speak it in. So, like I said, English is not your first language. You hate to type. You struggle with dyslexia. That's a great page builder for you. So that's one there. And let me show you the one that we're going to be providing inside this package. Instant Squeeze Page Maker. Now this is a private label rights that I can, in turn for your purchase, pass on to you. Now you can't, pass it on and sell it to your customers. It's just for you to use and create your pages. Now this offers a comprehensive, a better solution than just what we're going to be using. Like it might even have a two-step. So when you click on that, when you get that software, you'll come to this page, and it, because it gives you an option to donate or sponsor a child if you choose to. So then once you close that out, or you can donate for the page builder. It tells you right here, Instant Squeeze Page Maker. This is a simple tool for building squeeze pages. So this is what it is. And then we offer a much more comprehensive squeeze page solution. So if you click there, it should take you to a two-step process or something, a better. And I don't think it's really, excuse me, it's really that much. I think it's like under 20 bucks if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, $29. So, and that's something, that you might be interested in, and that gives you the two-step process there. So there's many of them to choose from, guys. Just find one, but this is the one that we're going to be doing the training in, this here. And then I have some Google. I think I went over all this, talked to you about landing pages. Let me show you another one real quick. Another, some more templates. So, here's another one here. And like I said, you want to give them something good and of value, It's just how it is. So then you click on that. This is the two-step. They enter their email address. Okay, so they're giving you a chance to win again too. So yeah, but Okay guys, so that's about it on this. I'm going to go over the Chrome extensions because we have a few. We have Grammarly, and then we have Voice Note 2 and a couple more. I'm going to create a little short video and then edit it into this one so it'll all be into one video. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and I probably left out something, but I'm sorry anyway. So continue on to the next step guys, and we'll get started.